We're like.
Oh god, I'm never ordering Mexican after fighting the Sinister Six ever again.
Why is it coming out both ends?
Oh, what a day. But with the six-pack and Rikers, it does give me some time to be Peter, though. Just gotta figure out what to do. Huh? Speaking of, this is perfect. Day geeking out is just what I need. Just hope Mr. Ditkovich doesn't kick me out before I get back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am absolutely wiped. As most of you guys know, from this afternoon stream that I did, I am under the weather like crazy. So I'm going to rely on Rick Ray and of course our good friend Danny Green here to carry the show tonight. So just wanted to say hi and thank you guys for joining the show. Guys, we are very excited. Only 3 weeks actually until the Action Figure Comic Con. We are super excited. Of course, my name is Mega J Retro. Right next to me is Rick Ray. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
And of course, my good friend Danny Green of Danny
What
Green.
up, people? What up, guys?
So Rick, introduce yourself and let people know who you are and what we're going to talk about tonight.
Sounds good. So I'm Richard Reyes. I go by Rick Ray Illustrations online. It's more like I'm a comic artist, cartoonist, as you may say, independent illustrator. I've been trying to, more or less, I've been selling fan art for the last 2 years at comic conventions. I've been trying to go as many as I can, meeting up with other comic creatives and people, learning how to be inspired and enjoying this passion that we have that's also toy collecting. I've been collecting toys since I was a kid, and Transformers, as you can see, has been the mainstay for the longest time. And honestly, it's a great passion to have, and I'm excited for Action Figure Comic Con. It's the first of its kind, and to have my first big show in Toronto and a toy show, I couldn't say no when I got 2 tables, one to sell my toys because I need to make space, and to sell my art and get my name out there. So I appreciate for everything you guys have done, and thank you.
Yeah, we want to thank Rick for joining us tonight. And guys, definitely head over to Rick's Instagram page. Rick Ray Ilu. Rick Ray Ilu. It is R1CKREYILU. He does some great work. And of course, he is a featured vendor at the Action Figure Comic Con. It's going to be great. Big supporter of the event. And we're really excited to have him here tonight. So guys, definitely head over to Ricky's channel and definitely give him a like and a follow. Danny, what have you been up to, dude? How have things been going? What's going
on? As you can see, I look like a raccoon today, guys. It's because we've been, you know what, the event's been keeping me up all night. You know, it's been crazy busy. We sold out of space and tables at least 3 times now. And wow. I continue to try to find more space to put vendors. And the cool thing is that, you know, having the event at the JCC, at the Japanese Cultural Center, they got a lot of room. And so, you know, we thought we only needed this much room, but now it turns out we need this much room. And and it just keeps going. So one, we appreciate all the support from everybody. And yeah, it's been going great. Now that we're getting closer to the event, tickets are really starting to come in, and just the hype is growing, and all the support from everybody has been great. We got a bunch of cosplayers that are really looking forward to coming out. Same with the vendors, artists. We have a bunch of cool guests now, and there's still even a couple more that may be showing up. So stay tuned.
Ooh.
Surprise.
A lot of things happening with the Action Figure Comic Con. As Rick already said, this is the first of its kind. There's never really been anything which is very specifically focused on action figures. There's been toy conventions, there's been collector cons and things like that, but specifically action figures, and we got a lot to celebrate this year. Speaking of celebrations, happy 2026, guys. This
Yeah.
is starting up as quite the new year. I am fucking sick, so yeah, it's been awesome for me.
It's been partying too hard, bro. That's the
You
problem.
fucking hear the sarcasm in my voice because I'm losing my voice.
Oh.
You guys will know that that's a thing. But seriously, nothing stops toys. Nothing stops, celebrating everything that we love here at Action Figure Comic Con, and of course, Denegger Collects. Guys, this is the year for the Action Figure Comic Con, and we have been building this up slowly but surely, and we are very, very excited about the Action Figure Comic Con 2026. Of course, one of our featured vendors, as mentioned earlier, is Rick Ray Ilu, wonderful artist. And I understand, Rick, that you do some voices. Can you do a Batman for us? Is that what we can hear right now?
I can't do much of a Batman.
Okay.
I can give it a shot because
what's your favorite? What's your favorite?
the one that Danny got a bit of a taste earlier, because
Yeah.
now that I got my mic set up, is I've been granted since I was like 8. What is it? 2007, 2008 was around the time Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen just came out into the theaters, and I was obsessed with Optimus Prime. So for me, Peter Cullen is the embodiment of that character. I've got to meet the gentleman twice now because of Fan Expo, and honestly, I just never thought I could do the voice. Like as a kid, you try to do it, or you're just talking like this all the time. And I guess as time went on, I feel like for me, I've always been performative, but it's been hidden. And I wasn't much of a drama kid, but I liked voice acting. I've always appreciated all the voice actors, all the people that we get to meet that are the cartoons and voices of our lives. I've always made it my mission to actually meet them at cons. So that's why Peter, like I got to meet him twice and he's got to do the voice. So I felt like I've been studying him for the last like 5-10 years. So when I was caught off guard essentially at my last interview with By the Wayside Show with Jordan in Newmarket here, and he just kind of threw it out there going, in your best Peter Cullen impression, do it. And he just throws me into it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I've been waiting this for my entire life. And I started with, before time began, there was the cube. We know not where it comes from, only that it holds the power to create worlds and fill them with life. And I just see this 40, 50-year-old man drop to his knees, smile on his face as if like he saw Santa Claus for the first time. And
Really?
That was damn good. That was damn good, bro.
So good, bro.
That was freaking awesome.
And I've been working on something for a post that I did, and yeah, I'm doing that voice for it. I recorded it before the stream, so it did help that the stream is a bit later. So yeah, you guys will get to hear a bit more of that as time goes on. And yeah, so Optimus Prime is usually in my canon. I've learned to do a bit of Megatron, but more of like the Frank Welker one because of the scratchy voice. So what scene should I do? It's like, Prime, Megatron, why throw your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself. Like 1986 stuff, like those are my favorite. Like those two, I always hear them, and just the maniacal, like, who doesn't love a good villain? So Megatron's like one of like those two are like embodiment good versus evil, two best friends that had a really bad breakup, like that kind of thing, like a romance that didn't end so well. So for me, like those two, like anything time I think good versus evil, you got deep and like heroic with Optimus, and then you get evil and maniacal. And as I've learned like throughout time, like meeting the voice actors is like always an honor because I feel like I've always been like imitating them as a kid, especially because when you're with action figures, like you bring this guy out and that's all you hear. You play with your toys and everything, and you do the pose, and then he's got the touch and the power, like that's how it goes. Like playing with action figures like brought out kind of, I guess, the shy kid out of me because I would always like do the voices. Like I don't know how many times I made Optimus kill Megatron, but that's mainly because of the Bayverse. It's happened so many times.
Yeah.
And then there's been so many incarnations of these characters that like there's just so many voices, like Megatron from Beast Wars, like as a Sean Connery but a lizard. Like I got to meet David K for my first ever TFCon, and he bought prints from me. Like that was an honor.
Wow.
I just showed him like, here's my Optimus Prime art from Transformers Animated, and he's like, "Oh, this is really good. Do you have these like at your table?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like, are you interested? I have extras if you want them." Like, he's like, "I'll pay you for them." So the two that you gave me, because I always give art to them, he had two on his table, so he put both, and he said if they sold by end of day 1 or day 2 technically of the show, he'll come back to me the next morning and he'll buy some from me. And I was kind of worried that like, okay, he just like, this was just a meeting or whatever. And the next morning he kept true to his word. I went straight to him because I didn't know how busy it was going to be in Artist Alley. So I'm like, "Are you still interested in some prints?" And he bought 5 for me. And once in a while, if I still see him post about his cons like throughout America, if I see the Optimus Prime print that I did for him, it's like right there, and I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. At least I'm still part of it. I still get to travel with David around the world and whatnot." So yeah, voice actors are like a big part for me, and honestly, like getting to draw them and meet them in person, it's the biggest like achievement that I can have. That little kid that was like 8 years old that just watched these as a kid now gets to meet his heroes for the first time, and it never ceases to end. Like I tell everyone, the moment you get a chance to meet the people that inspire you, just do it. Doesn't matter how much it costs, depending on like, financial situations. Don't do too much. But as long as you're able to afford it and you're able to meet these guys that they're taking out their time, and if they're coming to a con near you, just say thank you and just let them enjoy what it is that they did for you. Like these guys have been doing it for so long. So if Peter Cullen and Frank get announced at Fan Expo, I'll probably be at the autograph table again. I'm just trying to get meet them as much as I can. And honestly, best $300 I could have spent in the last couple of years.
Sounds like a Fan Expo price.
Oh yeah. Twice
Yeah,
too.
twice.
So
You're gonna save a few bucks there for sure to do that. But it's definitely worth it to meet your heroes or people that have inspired you, right? There's always that saying, "Don't meet your heroes," but
yeah.
But I guess it depends who it is, right?
It depends who it is. And most of the actors, for me, my main tip is if you're meeting a voice actor, aim for a Canadian one. I think you'll be okay. For the most part, all the Canadian ones that I've met have been very, very like kind and warm. Like this year, I kind of stalked most of the X-Men the animated series cast by accident because they were just at every con I was going to.
Man. Yeah.
So Cal Dodd is definitely one of my, I would say, friends, and like him and his wife Donna know me. It's like the fact that I know his wife Donna, like how close can you get? And then also Allison Court, who plays Jubilee, who's also Lunette the Clown from the Big Comfy Couch. I got to meet her at Aurora Comic Con last year, and then I've met her at least 5 times. I've drawn for her, and anytime I get to see her, I get a picture and an autograph. And like she's just such a doll. Like she doesn't have to be so nice to me. Every time I try to give her money to pay for like another autograph, she like slaps it out of my hand, and I'm like, oh, like I'm just doing my best to like at least show my appreciation. Like even if it's like a small fee. But if you get free autographs, it's not a bad thing either. So like it's kind of just like it gets added to your list. So got a couple of Cal Dodd autographs within the year. I got a couple Allison Court autographs, and more or less that collection is starting to grow. Hence why toy collection can kind of start shrinking while you collect those mementos for yourself. Because once you meet all the X-Men, all I'm missing is 4 people. And then I would have completed my X-Men art that I made that took about a year. I'm just missing Gambit's voice actor, Professor X, Cyclops, and one more. Oh, Magneto. Those are the only 4 that I haven't met yet. And my artwork that I got to make for the 97 cast gets to be completed. So that's my goal, hopefully end of the year, if they get to come, if I get to meet them. And yeah, the fact that at least half the X-Men know me now is kind of fun. Like anytime I see Callie, he's like, "Hey Rick, it's been a while." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you remember my name." So it's always an honor to meet them.
Man.
Super cool, super friendly.
I met him at the ToyCon.
The first one?
Yeah. And super cool dude. I met his wife as well. I got him to sign actually my Mayfex Wolverine.
Ooh, that's nice.
So that was pretty epic. And he was one of those heroes. You know what I'm saying? We all grew up watching X-Men, right? And Wolverine was one of the most iconic voices, right?
Of course. Like for me, my introduction to the X-Men was Spider-Man the animated series. So I didn't know, like I knew of X-Men before. I knew who Wolverine was, but I never put voice to picture or whatever. I knew Hugh Jackman was it. I knew the black suits because I was born in '99, so I was like delayed.
Yeah.
So when I started I didn't even know this animated series had so many episodes. I had 2 VHS tapes when the first Raimi film came out, and I just rewatched those on repeat till the point, the tape died, because that's how VHSs work. You wore them out. And when I think it was Disney got the rights for Marvel, they started replaying it in like the Disney Retro channel on Rogers. So I realized there were so many more episodes, and I think in between that time they just started re-releasing like some issues of the DVDs. Like they re-released some of the episodes, and essentially I bought Mutant Agenda not knowing what mutant was and whatnot. I just saw Hobgoblin and Spider-Man on the DVD cover at Walmart. I was like, ooh, I want to buy this. Like, this looks fun. And the moment that show enters and you hear the freaking Ron Wasserman theme of da-na-na-na-na-na, and Wolverine's the first character you see with the freaking claws pumped down going, what's the quote? Put out fly paper, catch a spider, make one wrong move, bub, please. I dare you. And then it just turns into like, who are these people? And then honestly, that being my introduction to the X-Men is like, this was the MCU before everything else, essentially, because that show had the one that everything under one umbrella. You got to see X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Blade, Morbius. There was so much of that universe that was just in Spider-Man. That was my gateway to like the entire like comic book fandom. So Spider-Man the animated series with Christopher Daniel Barnes, and then that's my Spider-Man. That's the voice I hear. I'm still waiting for him to be part of a Spider-Verse show, because honestly, like, give the man his due. He's really one of the best ones. Like between him, Josh Keaton, and now Yuri with like the PS5 games, those are the 3 voices I hear for Spider-Man. But I will always like teeter between Josh Keaton and Christopher, but Chris is like my childhood. Like that is the Spider-Man. That's the one I collect for the retro series. Like if there's anything the animated series that Hasbro decides to put out, I'm like, oh, my wallet, my credit card, but it's okay. It'll remind me what it is to be a kid, because I couldn't buy those toys, and we're so spoiled now with like the way that toys are so engineered. It kiggles with the price, but you get this little piece of a cartoon on like a 6-inch scale and with the accessories. So right now, like I'm trying to refigure my displays, and as much as I want to fork over to buy a Sentinel because that's available back on Hasbro Pulse, I can't afford it. I can't. I need to sell it.
It's like you want to have 2 or 3 of them, right? So
I want 2. 2 appeared. If I'm a Spider-Man the animated series completionist, 2 were in the show, 2 in the danger room. So I need 2.
I need those 2, right? And it's like $500 for us, almost 600, right?
6. I think it's 300 Canadian. When I did the conversion, I was doing some testing with Hasbro Pulse the other night, just hemming and hawing. And then when I saw it, I'm like, no, I got other payments. If this money is important to me, it'll be after conventions, because as someone that kind of travels like convention to convention, you have to plan a good amount of money to be set aside for booking your table and where you're going to stay, or if it's like a 1-day, a 2-day, like there's so many things that I've learned doing this now for like a year and a half, about 2-3 years, that you got to be more responsible with your funds. Like for me, I just forget that my pre-orders come and Amazon's like, here's another one. And I'm like, oh yeah. Ooh, let's see, open it. Marvel, Transformers, which one is it? And then you hope for the best, and like, okay, I get paid next week, I'm fine. I just got to make sure I got enough money for my Uber, I can get to work, got food, I got rent money, all that.
Sounds like a typical collector,
right? Like, man, I didn't think it was ever gonna get to this point, but no, like again, these things of plastic, like for me, they bring us joy. Like having anything like Studio Series 86. I went hunting. I found this guy at Vaughan Mills last September because I started seeing sightings that they were going in GameStops. And of course, I missed the pre-orders because Optimus Prime and Megatron sell out very, very quick. And when I got to see him, I'm just like, I'm not even guessing that you're coming home with me tonight. Nice. And I just love that as much as these designs, like just they used to not translate to toys. Like we get accurate Generation 1 cartoon accurate figures nowadays. Like Studio Series 86 has been one of my favorite toy lines right now because 80s, the 1986 movie introduced me to like all these characters that got killed in like 15 minutes of the movie, especially this guy right here. But like, it was my gateway into Generation 1. YTV would play it every time there was like a Transformers show that was going on. And I got to watch Optimus die for the first time at 7 years old because that was where the movie that's the point of the movie where I got it. I skipped the touch. I skipped Get Out of the Way Hot Rod. It was just straight to deathbed, beasting, and do not grieve. Soon I'll be one with the Matrix. And I'm like, what's happening? Is that Optimus? Why is there like another one that looks like Optimus? They're calling him Magnus. What is that? And then all of a sudden passes the Matrix, turns freaking gunmetal gray. And I'm like, what did I just there's like how many more minutes of this movie? And it just cut to commercial. So but the 86 movie is one of my favorites. I remember it was so hard to find like a DVD of it because I got into it after the 20th and 25th anniversary. So they weren't producing it anymore. So I had, I think, potato quality YouTube for the longest time just to at least listen to it. So I memorized it and everything from that. But I'm happy I think it was the 35th anniversary when they did the Blu-ray re-release with like they re-digitized everything. So that movie really holds close to my heart. I didn't grow in the 80s. I feel like I was born in the wrong generation.
Yeah, it sounds
I feel like I'm an 80s to 90s kid. I was just born in near the 2000s. So I love Transformers. I'm starting to get into G.I. Joe because of the Skybound stuff now. I'm learning stuff with like He-Man because when I do commissions, my favorite type of commission is when people literally throw something that's not in my field. Like I'm always happy when they're like do a Wolverine, a Spider-Man, a Transformer. Like that's like in my wheelhouse because I can do it quick. But my last one of my last like comic show appearances where I was at a shop was Dungeons Comics in Oakville, and this guy saw my Man Spider thing I did for my Spider-Tober thing, and he's like, "Ooh, I know a He-Man character that you create. Can you actually make it a bit better? Like, could you do it in the style that you did the animated series Man Spider?" And I'm like, I can give it a shot. So it took me like a couple of minutes to figure it out. And the gentleman, I think his name is Ian, he was very, very kind in letting me like take my time with it. Because the main thing that I hate the most is like rushing a drawing. Like you want to get it good. As an artist, you're a perfectionist. Every little detail, every little thing, you just want to get it right. And of course, if it's a character you don't know, you're like, I think this looks right. So I was able to do a He-Man commission for him of a character I can't remember the name of, but it was like spidery and beetly, and it looked like he got it on a Spider-Man 94 cover that a blank. So that's what I'll be specializing in at the show as well. I'll have on-spot commissions for maybe about a 2-hour wait time. So depending on how busy I get, like you guys better come to the table right away or send me a DM of who you'd love. And yeah, I can get it done hopefully for the show because I love drawing. I love sharing it with other people. I've been doing I've been trying to harness my craft for the last like 10, 20 years ish because I'm 26. Been drawing as long as I can remember. So the fact that now I'm at a stage where people are buying commissions off me and interested in my art. I did my first ever tattoo design this year because it was Wolverine. So it's been going like I've been on this incline ball right now, and it's been a ride. And so all those people that just say like you can't do it, all you have to do is be consistent with what you do with your stuff. And honestly, you'll get better at it. Like as I got to draw more this year, I saw improvement. I went to school at Seneca for illustration, so that's where I learned most of this stuff. Like I had the innate maybe talent that people would say, but I had to be taught all the basics in order to get this good where I am now. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to improve every single time that I do. But the fact that now I get to like share it with the world and people like Lenore Zan got to share that.
Yeah.
How can you, if you get Rogue to like post on it and you just hear Sugar and you're like, yep, I'm done. That's it. That's it. She's an amazing actress
like
to meet in person. I think I got like a handshake or a hug, but man, like again, meet your Canadian voice actors. If you're gonna meet the X-Men, meet them at Toronto. They will appreciate the time you get to see them. You'll get maybe a voice clip from them, and it's like, yeah. So honestly, this passion, I'm fusing so many passions is leading up to this convention that I guess I've come out of my shell essentially.
Is that right?
Even though like it would seem that I already have, but I'm breaking more ground this week alone in my craft than anything because I'm trying to get on that grind. And this weekend I'm prepping the toys that I'm putting in totes to bring. Might have to ask my sister's husband to come with us so that I have an extra car to put more stuff in because I'm bringing so much. It's art, it's toys. It's like I just want to see how much I can get rid of. And
what else do you need, man?
I got a couple dios too. I made Transformers dios that
Ooh.
I don't plan on keeping anymore. So I'll have like a mini dio that if anyone's up for grabs, they want to grab it, go ahead. I'll put a price on it. Just take it out. I just need it out. It's taking up space. It's a hand painted Cybertron dio that I did made from Home Depot insulation foam.
Oh yeah.
So I learned how to do dioramas in school because we had to do it for a sculpting class. So I turned what I learned into basically, I think it's Generation 1 Cybertron I tried doing, but it was like I just wanted to do something for me and for fun. And I did stop motions when I was a kid, so I wanted to have like a background, right? So you just build what you can. If you're an artist, you make it. You don't waste money on print and ink. But now I can actually do that too. So I'll have a couple, one full Transformers dio that'll probably be selling. Parts of my Marvel Legends collection, Star Wars Black Series will be there. So if any of you listeners are out there and need a couple of characters that you might find, come to my table. I'll give you a good deal. If you buy more than one, all the better for me. So
yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you looking? Are you looking to hunt anything down at the AFCC?
Yes, a little bit. I'll not trying to spend so much. I've learned it's better to make from a convention than spend all your revenue. But I do have a couple hunts on my list. I think the main one for sure is if anyone has that 2-pack of Vulture and Spider-Man, the last VHS.
Oh, yeah.
I could not find that. I missed my window by a week, Dan. Literally by a week when I was gonna be like, F it, I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna go to Hasbro Pulse and do it because I did the last 4. So I have MJ, Green Goblin, I have the Doc Ock, I have Aunt May. Yeah. I got Morbius and Doctor Strange, and who are the other two? Daredevil and Hydro Man. Like those, like I love those characters so much. I didn't care if I got doubles of them. I just wanted the VHS. And then when they announced the Vulture and the Spider-Man, I'm like, do I need another Vulture? I'm like, well, I am a completist. So the moment that I had enough funds to be like, okay, I could justify getting it, sold out. And then anywhere that I tried, like I tried every Canadian toy retailer that's available online. And it's just
that's the most sought after set, right? Is that
because it has the Spider-Man on it. So like the X, I keep getting the red X everywhere I go. So if I do see it for a decent price, I've learned with toy collecting, don't pay too much over for what you want, because again, it is your money. And like at the end of the day, is that a meal? Like you have to be reasonable with it. It isn't like candy and money and whatever. Like it is something that will bring you joy, but you also got to remember if you can eat next week or later that day.
Yeah, right.
So
plastic or food.
Plastic or food. I see those memes, that you put like, oh, this is what's in my fridge. It's literally all of these guys behind, and I laugh so hard at those. My sister sends it to me all the time. I'm like, it could be worse. At least I'm not addicted to other things. Like,
yeah, that's always like,
plastic. Good thing, as long as you're not smelling it. Like, like it's.
Yeah, right.
So for me, like, the toy collecting part and the drawing, like, I'm combining all of my passions, and this is a great start to the new year. I got to meet up with Kevin Manclo today. He passed by Newmarket. He said we hung out at Wayside Comics today and got to do kind of like a sketch off and get each other's feedback for stuff that we're doing. So we're both very excited for the show.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of yours. That's he's cool, man. He's a super cool dude. Actually, look at this. It's funny you said that because
you got the spawn. Nice.
Yeah, man. So he we met up with him at the Kuya Collectibles.
Oh, the Kuya Collectibles, yes. I wish I got to be a part of that, but it kind of, December was so crazy, I couldn't figure out if I was available. So technically, they were the first ones to reach out if I wanted to be a part, but you're the first ones I accepted. So
okay.
You guys got special for 2026.
Sorry, Kuya.
Sorry, Kuya. But
he's our buddy too, man. Marlon there.
Marlon, is he a Filipino? Because that's what Kuya comes from, right? Okay,
yeah,
that makes
he's Filipino.
So hopefully by the next one, because this year so far, conventions that I'm going to be a part of besides Action Figure Comic Con, I have booked Niagara Falls Comic Con in June, so I'll be there June 5th and 7th, and TF Con Toronto, I'll be there again because again that's my home base. So I won't be in Artist Alley though. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get a table. So I won't be selling art prints, but I will have custom t-shirts and stuff
Nice.
toy wise. So that's why the Transformers might not be as heavily focused at this show, because I got to save all that I got for TFCon,
Yeah,
because
for
that's
sure.
more or less what they need, and I need it for the table as well, because if not, they might kick me out. I don't know. So I just want to at least have enough that it's like, okay, you're selling toys and then you're selling merch, and it's something that me and my mom have been doing. She got to be part of TFCon last year, and we made over $1,000 in
Wow.
t-shirts, hats, and prints all together, and act
Nice.
toys. So it's kind of surprising on how much you can do, like, once you finally find your rhythm and your groove. So to anyone that's thinking they want to start doing cons, find one that's close to you. I say a guest, like, first, like as a guest, like, person that buys the ticket and you scout out first. Like, that's what I usually do when I do these cons, is I want to see what the vibe is. Like, you don't want to go to a con and it's like, oh, it just feels weird, like someone's basement or whatever. Like, you want to have the vibe for the people, and like it's like fun. A couple creatives that are kind of similar to you, and like everyone's such a big part of these. Like, there's so many parts that goes into these cons that you guys are pulling so much just to get promotion and people in, that it shows, and it gets me really
Thanks,
excited
man.
to come. So the fact that I see you guys all over my feed, you're doing a great job with promotions. I'm trying my best to share as much as I can, and it's getting traction. People are asking what this is, and even people from Newmarket going, "What's an action figure Comic-Con?" Well, it's the first ever one, so I'm trying to be a spokesman when I'm here in Newmarket. So as long as, like, we have this kind of collection, kind of brotherhood and community, that's what I love so much. It's something that for me, I was bullied for when I was a kid. Like, liking these things wasn't the norm. It was
Cool.
kind of like, you're gonna be bullied in high school. Like, you're not gonna make any friends. And I'm like, I don't care. This is my thing.
I got my figures. Who needs
I got
friends?
my figures. They're my friends. He talks to me back. See, I'm not mentally ill. So, like, these things just bring so much joy to me, that it's like, again, in the world that we live in, that's like dark and scary, like, these toys bring the light back into me, that childlike kind of sensibility I try to give everyone else. The Rick Ray is more or less, I always called a ray of sunshine, because I always try to be as most positive as I can be and share as much as I can with my voice, my culture, and whatnot, being Filipino. So my mom's mission statement for us growing up was, when you walk out that door, you be a gift to others. That's how I was raised. That's the value that I live by. So anytime I get a chance to share my knowledge with either anybody, with either toys or will it be art, it just brings me, like, that sense of purpose in life. And doing these shows, I've gotten to meet so many people. I have a couple people that reach out that are thinking of doing cons, so they come to ask me for help. Like, I've become a veteran in this kind of con hopping journey that I've been doing, and it's weird that I'm the one giving advice. I didn't think I was an expert, but people are coming to me like, why do you do toy shows? Like, what do you do this? I'm like, well, I collect toys, so it's like part of it, but I also want to meet the people. I try to scout out the organizers. I see how much a table is, because if it's perfect timing for you and you're able to book time off from work and you get to do these a couple times in a year, you can make a good living for yourself, at least, like, even if it's just savings. Like, that's what I've been trying to focus on, because right now I'm trying to get my comic out of the ground. This week I finally started writing it. I'm finally on that road where I've gotten a bit of a treatment, so I can't say I'm like, oh, I just haven't had time. I've made time finally. I'm finally inspired. I'm writing everything down.
Nice. Good.
I have enough friends and creatives that I've asked to, like, can you read it, like, once I'm done writing it, so that if there's anything that isn't too clear or too cheesy, just let me know. But I've also been told, if you're writing comics, just write what you know, or draw what you know, because you're just kind of putting your imprint, because once you're out there, it's already on paper. You get to share it with everyone, even if it's a free zine. Like, if I get a chance to do, like, a mini comic before the show, I'll have it at my table, but we'll see, depending on, like, scheduling and everything. But, like, to have something that's, like, truly yours, that you put your heart into, and then for me, like, it's my own original thing that I hope that gets picked up by, like, a publishing company, or even if I have a collective of Filipino creatives that want to help me out with it too, I don't mind that. Like, I love our sense of, like, community that I've gotten, and every person that you meet along this weird way of life will come back. and you never know. You just have to just put yourself out there, say no to like literally all those doubts and those fears, and once you take that out and become the person that you've always dreamt of being, then the world will start rewarding you. Like, you just have to have that positive outlook in life that it'll happen. Hard work pays off, in my opinion. Nothing comes easy, and if it does, great, but also remember where you came from. Don't get big-headed, don't get egoed, don't turn into these villains and characters that we
Yep.
collect. So it's that story, that those monuments that we all live by. So for me, I'm just
What's your story about, Rick? Like what are you writing about exactly?
Oh, okay. So it follows my character that I created in college. So when I was in art fundamentals to illustration at Seneca, what was it? I think Invincible came out. So I was introduced to Mark Grayson for the first time through the Amazon Instagram algorithm when it was showing that the show was coming out, and I instantly saw that that silhouette, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. That's a nice character design. I think I'm gonna steal a couple things from it. So the character that you guys see on my profile, he's Rick Ray. So he's essentially me. He's my avatar, but he also has a very, very close resemblance to my original character. So Dante Delisai is a character that I've been forming for the last couple years, and he is a Filipino martial arts specialist that is trying to tackle the technological world versus the magical, which I've tried to figure out, because with the Philippines, there's so much like lore with like the magics and everything as well. So I'm trying to be well versed. I don't want to do this story injustice. So I've been watching a lot of Filipino teleseries and getting into the Filipino culture. And of course, like being firstborn here, I don't know as much as like say my parents do and whatnot. So I try to get feedback as much as I can. But I want to tell a Filipino front story first. So right now with the tease that I have so far, he has a sibling, a younger sister. He has an aunt and an uncle, a tita and a tito that are taking care of them, two busy working parents, and then comic book like continuities and everything. Something goes on and he is forced to become a hero essentially due to a tragic event and whatnot. So that's a little tease for now. Once it's been written, and I'll be sharing, and I hope you guys can share it too.
Of
But
course.
so like for me, like I wanted a Filipino arnis de armas, which is Cali, the two sticks.
Oh yeah, the
baston.
Cali sticks. Yeah.
That's Filipino.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was. I'm like, Daredevil and Nightwing have been stealing my mojo for forever. So since I went back home much recently, I did get my own two sticks, and I want to learn it myself so that when I'm drawing it, I actually know the movements, the flow. It becomes a language. It's like a dance. So I'm not very coordinated. So injuries will happen. I haven't practiced yet. So, but he's mainly like a Filipino-led vigilante superhero. Think Nightwing, think Spider-Man, think Invincible, kind of mashed together into like one Filipino bayani for us. And I've been inspired by all the other people that I get to see that are also trying to delve into like Filipino screamo heroes. So the fact that like technological and magic always kind of is like a theme that I've always liked. Like I really love like Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, and then like we love Iron Man, Doctor Doom, and like the fusion of that. So what happens when someone that's technological based and skill fighter based goes against people that have like dark magic and sorcery and stuff like that? So that's the main premise that I have for, I think I'm calling it Neighborhood Bayani, or it's just going to be called Dante Delise. I'm still working on the work. It's a work in progress title, but the moment that one shot gets announced, it'll be available, and I'll probably have a Kickstarter plan. Like I'm learning from all these indie comics people how do you get it running. So if it does well enough, I'll hopefully get to do like a one shot, like a short series, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So
that's amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing that book realized. It sounds like you have a really good foundation, especially with the Pinoy culture and with everybody. I mean, it's a rich culture. A lot of people don't know as much about it as they should. the first thing a lot of people associate Filipinos with is food,
Yes.
which of course is
Good.
the real number one reason why you visit the Philippines. It's also the beautiful weather. The people are wonderful, but growing up here in Canada, we have a different perspective
You do.
about Filipino life, and your titas, your titos, right, your lolas, your lolos, right.
Mhm.
They all contribute very heavily to what you are here in Canadian, Pinoy culture. So it'll be interesting to see, the type of story you write. I'm very excited to hear about, any sort of Filipino related literature, especially here in Canada. So, huge, huge shout out to you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, so definitely, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Rick Ray Ilu on his Instagram page. He's doing some great work, and of course, you can meet him at the Action Figure Comic Con on January 31st at the Japanese Canadian Cultural Center. Someone else who's doing some great work with their own independent comic book is, of course, our very own Danny Green. Danny will be a feature vendor at the Action Figure Comic Con, and he will be showcasing some brand new images and possibly something very special at the show for his very own El Dragoon original IP. And Danny, how excited are you that we'll be able to showcase this at the Japanese Canadian Cultural Center?
You know what, man? It's definitely an epic moment, an epic time for us. Just like Richard was talking, about his project. It's something that's been brewing in my life for many, many years, and finally coming to fruition. Thanks to the help of Jay and our artist Sebastian Nevas and our writer Gilly. Gilly does comics. Gilly writes comics. And you know what? It's been great because we've been going to events to promote it and talk about it and show it off. And we got a little bit of a following in the U.S., which is kind of cool. From some events we've been going there, like Toylanta, Joe Lanta, Legion's Con. Actually, we did a panel also at the San Diego Comic Con last year. We shared a panel with Flipboard and Mad Hatter, so and Jay, of course, and that was an epic moment in history for us. Actually, I think we're planning to go back this year, which is going to be cool. We also are in talks of getting a Kickstarter going, I think for March potentially. So that stay tuned for that. We're gonna have some exclusive stuff at the AFCC for El Dragon, and potentially maybe some prototypes. So let's see, But yeah, man, we're action figure people at the end of the day. So yes, we love comic books and we want to see cool stories right behind it, but really, really want to see some action figures come to life from our stories. So, and the cool thing is, again, we've been building this little fandom, and people, our fans have been making stuff for us. Like that, we got like a figure made for us by our buddy Adrian from Vaz Picks. He goes by Vaz Picks on Instagram. So we got our comic book coming out soon, and yeah, man, we're just meeting a lot of cool people along the way that want to help and contribute and see us grow and succeed, right? And that there's David Vonner, and yeah, this is us actually at our panel in Joe Lanta in Atlanta, and yeah, man. So you can see there's Jay and I and David Vonner. We're kind of a team right now. We're collaborating on trying to get our project off the ground. And get some figures made, as well as a comic. So those are some exclusive cards that we were handing out at the event. Little bio cards, kind of inspired by the Marvel collector cards from back in the days.
Yes.
Right, everybody knows those.
Part of that, but I know what it is. Those are the artworks that I would steal off Pinterest.
Yeah, yeah, man, those ones.
Can't get a pose. Okay, Marvel search something.
Yeah, man, you did one of toying around, Kev, as Xavier.
I did.
Yeah, and I know you got a bunch of other ones, right? But
he might have a couple new ones this year. We shall see.
Nice.
So
yeah, there it
Kev
is
a great person in the community. Like I found him by accident during the pandemic. I think Book of Boba Fett was coming out, and I mainly just jumped on the stream because I saw that Paul from from Mandalorian was. I'm like, oh, he does streams. This is fun. So while I was doing my homework and like my project would take me like hours at a time to do. So that was like my background noise. And then I get to hear them talk about Boba Fett and all that stuff. And then Paul gets to be a part of the freaking Star Wars community. Like
Yeah.
he is the only vintage series Star Wars thing in my collection. Like I haven't collected 3
Isn't
and
that
3/4. He's the first one. So if I ever get to find Paul, I want to get it signed and
Yeah,
give
man.
him another piece of art because I did get to meet him for the first Toying Around ToyCon.
Yeah.
And I gave him Uncle Iroh drawing that I did of like Avatar because again,
Nice.
it was like the fact that we get some sort of representation in Netflix, and now that Aang was Filipino, like I was very inspired just to draw all of them. And then I love Kim's Convenience, so Paul is just like he's just
Oh,
a fun-loving dad as well. So it's like I'd love to meet him again and get to talking. And I don't know, hopefully, like if I get a chance to like make some art for him, then he can use it for his cons. Like for me, I'm always trying to benefit. I want to benefit the actors that get to do these things. So free prints, I don't think anyone's gonna say no to those, like unless there's like some legal reason that they can't. So
yeah.
I always prints to the people that I meet. Besides, I make so many of them. Sometimes they just take so much space and they're heavy, and you don't realize how heavy paper is until you have 500 stacks that are like so dang. So. Hey, Children of Primus is in the chat.
The children of they're buddies. You know,
Buddies.
you were on a stream with them too, no?
I was an honorary a member of Children of Primus until work got too busy for me to be a part of it. So I'm honored that they got to be a part of the chat. They're going to be at the show too as well, right? You said so? Or
Yeah, they're gonna be doing some live podcasting, hopefully.
Okay.
And, they're coming in as press basically, and
Oh, that's good.
good friends of ours as well. Weird story, but I've known these guys for many years. Mike and Mike, they're good friends of mine as well, and the rest of the crew there. But that not to toot my horn or anything, but they apparently were inspired, roughly, partially by me, I guess, in a sense. And they were like, Dan, we're your children, basically.
Children of
Like,
Dan.
what the hell? Yeah, it was funny, man. It was a thing many years ago when they just first started doing their podcasts and stuff. And I jumped on a few times and we would talk shit about that. But it's cool because we're all Transformer fans, right? And that's kind of where we started. And,
I got to meet them. I crashed the podcast panel, I think at my first ever TF Con, and because the show was so well done, I was like, I got my prints. So essentially I had all the demo prints that I made for the thing. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to sell these. So I'm like, does anyone want free prints? Like, that's like my main thing. It's like free cookie. So you give it to people. So I got to meet, Mike and everyone through there. And they're like, well, if you want to be a part of like our own podcast, like here's our card and everything. We'll hit you up on Instagram. Let us know when you're free. And we'd be more than happy to have you. And they had so much fun with me being part of the thing that it kind of just I was just an honorary member like at the get-go. It was just when at my last job I was working till midnight almost every single night, so it was just scheduling conflicts. I wasn't able to be a part of them anymore. So within the last couple of years I've changed careers for that, and now it's like I'm trying to focus more in the creator kind of thing with my art and everything. Like I feel like I finally have that ball rolling to the point where just don't stop it, so that you can just keep creating and meeting these people. Like I never thought that podcasting and thing would be in the cards for me, but it's something that I loved. I love guesting on like these live streams, and as much as like I don't like hearing my voice, but that's why I do other people's voices, so that when I hear it back, it's not me. And then even when my parents used to, like I showed my mom the Optimus Prime thing I sent you earlier, Dan, that she's like, that's you? And I'm like, I have fun. The house was quiet and I set up my mic, and I just had fun with it. So I'm really I'm trying to get into it. I might do a couple X-Men ones that I can, because once in a while it's like I just dabble, like the Wolverine that I did earlier. Like I've just met Cal enough times that I see how he does it. So if you're able to find, like, I learned a trigger phrase that gets you into it, like yeah, that like the voices just come naturally to me. I think I'm just a parrot or I'm just annoying. Either or.
You know what? You're having fun, which is the most important part. That's what
Mhm.
it is. And you know, you're honoring the people who you're
Mhm.
emulating. You know, it's the highest form of flattery. Copying is the highest.
Copy and paste. It's
That's
true.
how it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, you can meet all of us at the Action Figure Comic Con January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Cultural Center. It's going to be a blast. We have a lot of people who are coming to the show. Our main sponsor, Titan Toyz, will be there showcasing so many different brands who will be featured at the show, including some special guests as well. We're going to have the TMNT collector, who of course is the Guinness World Record holder for the largest TMNT collection in the world. He'll be there. He'll be there with his
Sorry, bro.
some choice collections, pieces of his collection. It's going to be great to see him there. The Badass Reviews, Carlos will also be there representing From the Realm. Guys, he's doing great work, great photography. He will also be a featured photographer at the show as well. So you definitely want to give the opportunity to meet the Badass Reviews, Carlos, at the show. We'll also have C. Jessam, who's been working on some amazing soft goods for multiple companies, including the Four Horsemen. You can definitely check out all of his work. He's doing some incredible soft goods work for the community. And yeah, definitely pick his brain about how he chooses his soft goods and how he makes his actual work come alive. And of course, Miss Justin will also be there. How do you say that, Danny?
I think it's Croxy.
Croxy. There we go.
I think.
Yeah, Miss
Okay.
Justin will definitely be there. The dynamic duo themselves, Croxy. It's crochet.
A crochet.
It's crochet plushies and
Maybe that is crochet, kind of crochet. It looks like crochet.
maybe it is crochet. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is crochet. Definitely meet both of them, the dynamic duo themselves, Mr. and Mrs. Jessup, and yeah, definitely see them at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center. We also have some wonderful manufacturers. Race of Robin Toy is going to be there.
Yes.
He's going to be bringing some samples of Robin Toy's newest work. We might even be able to see some Machina from, of course, the homage to the Mask line. So a lot of people have been comparing directly some things on that level. So it'll be great to see Robin Toy Ace, and you guys can talk all about action figures and toys. As a matter of fact, they're doing a project with the Robin van, the bread van, with a local Canadian artist. And we have a video of that on the Instagram page. We'll show that a little later. But definitely take the opportunity to meet Robin Toy at the Action Figure Comic Con. It's going to be a lot of fun to see them there. And then we have some wonderful voice actors who will be joining us as well. Frederick B. Owens, who is a wonderful voice actor for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well as One Piece. Definitely give him, visit him at his table, get an autograph, listen to his own voices. I'm sure that Ricky is ready to emulate some voices there. So it's going to be fun to meet Frederick B. Owens. And then we do have the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, Devin Mack, the man himself. He's also done a lot of other voices for anime, Total Drama Island, as well as Lego. So yeah, definitely meet Devin Mack, the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog at the Action Figure Comic Con 2026. We mentioned this earlier. Kevin, Toying Around will be at the show, covering the show for his show, Toying Around. Definitely take the opportunity to meet Kevin in person. He's a wonderful organizer. He has his own show, Toying Around Con. So definitely take the opportunity to meet Toying Around at the show. Udon will also have a table, Udon Entertainment. And we are very excited to have them there. It's going to be great to see some incredible artwork at the show. A lot of different artists are going to be there and representing. So, guys, definitely meet Udon. Comics Asylum will also be there with their latest offerings from their Kickstarter atrium. So, yeah, guys, definitely meet Comics Asylum, along with Hugh Rookwood from Chosen Studios. He has a brand new book, The Apocalypse 4, Vagabond, and you definitely want to meet Hugh. He does some incredible artwork. It's just so dynamic. Meet Hugh Rookwood at the Action Figure Comic Con 2026. The Flipboard, the Champions of the Faraday, Hatter Toys, will be at the Action Figure Comic Con, and I will probably be doing a presentation with many other independent toy manufacturers, talking about how the development of toys goes. Myself, Danny, some other representatives from different brands will also be there, talking about toys and toy manufacturing. From the Realm, as I said, with Carlos, so we'll also be on the panel. The Meta Travelers, the Legendary, will also be there, and we're hoping that they can also showcase some of their new toy line, which will be at the show, courtesy of Titan Toyz. So Titan Toyz will, the main sponsor of the event, will have a huge display at the show. So it's going to be great to be able to see all these brands represented, including icon heroes, the Zujitsu brands. They just announced a new exclusive for Master Universe, so you definitely want to see and meet them. And of course, their wonderful new Zujitsu line of toys. They might actually have some prototypes there. We hope. We'll see how that goes. Spiro Toys will also be there, courtesy of Titan Toys. A wonderful toy line as well. One of our favorites, our friend Brian, who's also a photographer, will also be at the a featured photographer at the show. So we're excited to be able to see them and the new offerings for Spiro Toys. McFarlane Toys will also be at the show, and we hope that they'll be at the panel as well, talking about their newest offerings and the final line of the DC Multiverse figures that they will have until, I believe, the middle of the year. So, well, we hope to see them at the show for Action Figure Comic Con 2026. The Loyal Subjects is doing incredible work, especially with their new mask line, courtesy of Titan Toys, the official distributor of Mask in Canada. And we're really excited to see the Loyal Subjects at the show, courtesy of Titan Toys. As a matter of fact, we have a giveaway later that we'll talk about. And we're not going to go hungry at the Action Figure Comic Con, guys, because Gucci will be there, the official food vendor of Action Figure Comic Con, and they will be dishing out their favorite dishes for everybody there. And of course, we have a bunch of different partners, and we've been cooperating with different events leading up to the Action Figure Comic Con, including the Toronto Game Expo. We really appreciate all their support. And guys, we do have featured events at the Action Figure Comic Con, including the Diorama Builders Showcase, 6 different builders showcasing all their work. It's going to be an incredible look at how these things come together. As a matter of fact, we think it might look something like this, but obviously this is a very small photograph. This is a beautiful rendition. I believe it's
Drew Olive.
Drew Olive, yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry.
Drew Olive. No, it's okay. Drew Olive put this together, and very excited that we might see something even remotely like this. But of course, if you want to see some of the work that's being done behind the scenes, you definitely have to check out Figgy Smalls, who's posted a wonderful video of some possible work he's going to bring to the show. These are miniatures, but they're more like gigantic pieces of work, and we will see this at the show on January 31st. And not to be outdone, our good friend Noah also showcased some of his work in a video, which you can see on Action Figure Comic Con, as well as Mega City Minis. So yeah, guys, you can expect to see some of these wonderful pieces showcased at the show.
Oh, look at that. I think we should be calling it quits, bro. Throw in the towel.
So, yeah, guys.
Throw in the towel. We'll do
I'm
the
gonna have
giveaway.
to bow. I'm gonna have to bow out, guys. I am not. I did my best. I'm gonna let these two finish off the show.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you guys
Sorry,
for-
bro.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
guys
hanging in there, man.
Thank you guys for being here tonight. Always appreciate all you guys. Guys, please follow all of our social medias. Everyone who's been kind enough to be here tonight. Rick Ray Ilu, definitely follow him on his Instagram. Follow Danny Green Collects on his Instagram, and of course, don't forget to follow the Action Figure Comic Con. So, Danny, my apologies.
No problem. We'll just finish up with the giveaway. But yeah, take care of yourself, bro, first.
Okay, guys. Danny, talk about the contest that I got to get going.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Sorry,
Okay,
man.
Jay.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for
Take it
hanging in
easy.
there, bro.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Rick, so here we are, man. I don't know,
We can do it.
Yeah,
we can handle our own.
but I don't know if I can share my here. I'm gonna try sharing my screen here. And,
No worries.
see what's going on here. Boom. Can you see that?
I think it's loading. Yeah, there it is.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. So cool thing going on right now. Actually, Titan Toyz and AFCC are celebrating the release of the mask line, landing in Canada. And Titan Toyz is actually official distributor for this toy line, which is awesome. So we're gonna be celebrating with a giveaway, right? And yeah, man. So cool thing there is you have a chance to win an MDU, which is valued at about $170 Canadian. It's one of their, yeah, man. So really cool prize. And very easy to win, man. All you got to do, guys, is just go to the AFCC website, actionfigurecomiccon.com, and you just scroll down a bit, and you'll see the mask section here. And basically, all you got to do is just submit your entry, and you go in here, and you just there's the application there. All you got to do is just put your first name, last name, and email. It's one submission per person. And basically what's going to happen is the winner will be revealed on February 2nd, just right a little bit after the event. So we're going to give people a chance at the event to win as well. So there'll be like an activation kind of station at the Titan Toyz booth where you can you'll be able to scan a QR code that'll take you to the application form. And you just fill it out and submit. And then, like I said, the winner will be revealed on a YouTube channel on February 2nd. And so all I can say is good luck. And just to go over the website real quick, guys, you can get your tickets now. If you buy them online, they're actually cheaper than getting them at the door. So, you know, door price will be $20 per person. It's actually free for 12 and under, kids 12 and under, which is awesome. So for all you adult collectors that have kids, don't worry about bringing them because they'll get in free. But like we said, we have some deals going on currently. So if you buy them online for single tickets are $15, or you can buy two for $25, and you'll save yourself another $15 there. And then there's also, we have this Grail Hunter Pass, which is like a VIP pass for early bird type shopping. So the doors will open at 10 a.m. for just with this pass. And they're at $30 and they're limited to 50 people. They are selling out, so get them while you can. It seems like the closer we get to the event date, people are the tickets are starting to come in now, which is crazy. I was actually concerned. I was like, man, what's going on? But apparently it's a common thing that people start going, ham on buying tickets closer to the event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. People don't even plan that far ahead sometimes, so it's kind of a last minute thing. right? But
And that's good. I'm happy to hear that because yeah, this sounds like a really fun time. And like I told you over DMs, like even if if for some reason it's inescapably quiet, we're a bunch of dudes that have the same passion, same loves, and everything. We'll be going to each other's tables, supporting each other. Like this is just a fun crowd of people to be a part of, regardless.
I
So
feel like it's a party for collectors.
yeah, it's like all those parties they were like you weren't invited to when you were like in high school or whatever. Like this is where the good shit's at.
Yeah, man, that's exactly it, man. And the idea too is that one thing I noticed is like from like traveling over to the US, right? I don't know, they do shows so like really big. Even their smaller shows are huge and they're 2 days. And I just feel like it's because there's like a bigger population, right?
Yeah.
And so you get more crowds and stuff like that. But we met a lot of cool people, made a lot of good friends out there, made friends with like manufacturers, toy companies,
Yeah.
other event runners, and we just want to bring that energy here. So we're kind of trying to create a bridge because they're really big into the action figures there, and like Legion's Con,
Oh, yeah.
Four Horsemen, man. But one of my favorite events of all time, right? Besides AFCC now. So, but those guys actually inspired us to do this, and the rest of the community. So, which is awesome, right? But
No, I'd say the toy community is one of the most like healthy and most positive that I've seen. Like, I've been collecting Transformers. Like TFCon was my main, and then I realized, oh, there's other toy shows because Colin from TFCon he organizes the action figure expo, 80s toy expo, Mississauga Collectors Con, Star Wars expo. You name the expo that's in the Delta, the Hilton Meadowvale.
Yeah, that's him.
It's there, right? So,
man. Yeah,
I got to take one of my close friends for the first time to one of those. Like he's never been to a toy show. And like for me, my first TFCon, I think I spent all my paper route money. I was like 13. And it's literally that you had your budget. You had like I had a couple of Transformers on my list. I was collecting all of Transformers Prime, but the first edition stuff that I missed out from like Toys R Us. And honestly, it was just like those like it was $50 a pop, but I'm like that piece of plastic that was once $30, that was $50. That isn't as bad now as you think about it. $20 for like a $30 toy for a difference isn't horrible because it's really bad now. So for me, like that was like, oh, you could just save money or whatever, but like to be in basically our own version of Disneyland without the rides and the food and the throwing up and the walking so much, like I never been to Disneyland yet. I found it through action figures in our community. So it's like it's nice to like when you bring someone that's maybe a bit older than you that didn't think stuff like this was possible and you introduce them to this world, it widens their horizons, their eyes, they light up like a kid. And that's like the best kind of feeling.
Right. 100%, man. That's what we're trying to hope to create with this event, right? We just want to create a home for the action figure collectors and just all pop culture people in general. We got a bunch of cosplayers, artists, creators. We just want to bring everybody under one roof to have a good time,
I'm very thankful that you guys have an artist alley essentially, but it's like kind of just creators, but not many like toy shows besides like Kevin's Toying Around ToyCon. Like there hasn't been an alley per se. Like TFCon is the only one that had like the artist alley that I've gone to. If you try to do like Toronto Comic Con or Fan Expo, but those like it's a very very hassle admissions process.
Yeah,
I can be I'm very thankful that you guys like reached out to me and asked if I could be a part of it. I just had to make sure schedules and everything matched. And once I was full throttle in it, like I paid for my table, got my 2 tables, I'm in. There's no changing it now.
You were one of the first vendors and artists to kind of come on board. So which is epic, and we appreciate it, bro.
My main thing was like, are we doing anything that weekend? Are we free? Can I steal the whole family away? I need workers. Who's free? Is anyone free to come with me? You want to help sell my table? There's food. Apparently there's food at the thing. Just come with me. It'll be fun. Indulge me for like a day. And the fact that like it's a 1-day con as well. And you guys have it longer than most 1-day cons. Like it makes me hopeful that at least more people get to come to these because most shows are like 4, 5, 6 hours at most. So you guys have the 10 o'clock to 7. That's a really good time frame. And if I've learned anything with doing cons, like location is key. And the main reason why I'm bringing my sister is she used to do a couple like trade show events in the Japanese Cultural Center. So she's my guide because I haven't been there yet. So if I bring her, she'll hopefully show us around of where things are so that we're not completely lost. But also, it's like, if I get to bring my family to enjoy these things, and I think my mom's happy that I'm starting to let go of my collection as well, because so big. So it's fun. I'm really excited. Like my enthusiasm. I hope it comes out, and like my passion for it. Like I really hope it does well enough that I get to be a part of the next one. Like you'll count me as one of your first. Like I will just the moment you let me know tables, I'll promote it. I'll recommend it to all my other Artist Alley friends that I've got to meet, because this is this one will set the bar. And yeah, I honestly can't wait. This is just the beginning for you guys, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Oh man, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man, the support's been great from everybody. You've been awesome. I kid you not, we're already talking about the next one.
Nice.
Just because like the response has been so huge. And not to toot our own horn or anything, but we just put this out like in the first 30 days, we had like, I don't know, like 70 vendors, over 100 tables sold. It was nuts. And then like it's weird, but like the closer we get to the date, the more people now want to jump in. Obviously, we've been putting a lot of work into the marketing. We have a great team behind the marketing. Our buddy Leeds helping out with that as well. And just collectively between Jay, Lee, and myself, and Titan Toyz, and just the sponsors, friends like yourself, artists, it's just like it's like a dream come true to just create like that thing that I've always had this idea for this event. We always talked about doing our own thing and being inspired from TFCon and Fan Expo, and all the Comic Cons, right? And we're like, man, how about we make a Comic Con like focusing on the things that we love most.
We love them.
And
like, it's nice to have that community. Like you guys are really having this safe space for everybody. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to leave my table, let alone like go around. Like like there's just so many like things to do. Like I don't think I can leave my family alone with my stuff too long. So it'll be like washroom breaks and food. But if I get a chance to like walk around, I want to visit a lot of the tables. And like I have a couple people that I wanted to meet that I missed at other toy shows. So I've been like DM going, hey, I know I said I was going to come to you at the other one, but I couldn't afford it. So if you're at this show, I think you are, like, I'll come by your table as much as I can. Like the fact that there's so many artists and people that in the community that I didn't think existed, now we're all a part of each other's. Like if we get to see each other like at cons, it's like basically high school reunions, but with like fellow creatives. So it's gonna be fun. And I'm excited to see Kevin, not just because I won the Hellfire Club thing from his charity live stream. So I'm an excuse to see Kevin from toying around. Like, yeah, sign me up. So
yeah, both Kevs, man, they're super cool guys. It's just cool to see like all our friends and people that we've met from going to events, just all coming together, which is great. And then you know what, like there's a whole other community that like I was not really too big into or too a part of, but I really appreciated, was the cosplay community. And a bunch of them are super into the action figures and the whole collecting scene as well. And a bunch of those guys make really cool costumes. We have the guy coming in as Scorpion. His stuff is insane. And there's a bunch of Rangers coming out.
Cool.
There's a bunch of X-Men ladies coming out as well.
Yes, I've seen.
Are you seeing that? So there's man, it's gonna be cool, man. And I think everyone's gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a cosplay photographer there as well.
Nice.
I should probably go under the I'll go through this little thing on our website just to kind of go through real quick. But in terms of like, I'll just go through everything. But in terms of brands, McFarlane Toys, Spiro Toys, Loyal Subjects, Metatravs, Icon Heroes, El Dragoon, Ramen Toy, Flipper, From the Realm, Baguette Club. These are all guys that are going to be on site showing off some of their products. What's cool is Ramen Toy is flying in from, I think, Germany or China, he said, to come here for your event. Yeah, man. So Ace is a really good friend. Yeah, man. And he's a good friend of ours. And he's worked with Jay on Flipboard and a few other projects. So he's coming to show off his stuff. But the fact that, guys from around the world are coming to see us,
that's a good sign. That's always a good sign.
Man. So That's really cool. And then in terms of guests, we kind of went through that earlier, but I can go through a few of these. Oh, Chalklair, come on, man! You know, legendary hip hop artist, right? I grew up listening to this guy, man, and the fact
When I
that
saw that announcement, I was like, damn.
yeah, right. And he's actually good friends with Dave, a TMNT collector. They actually
Nice.
they go on tour together because TMNT collector is also a rapper. He goes by Detox,
That makes sense.
and so yeah, there's a cool scene going on there. But we went through a few of these guys. Vincent too, he's going to be there. Cool artist. Tricky Digits from Udon, which is I didn't even know Udon was Canadian. That
I didn't know that either. I thought they
right?
were somewhere else.
I only see those guys at San Diego Comic Con, so I was like, "Oh man, they're from Cali or US somewhere, right?"
I would
Nah,
assume.
man,
No,
they're from here,
that's nice. That's always
Right?
a fun.
and their art, man. I grew up like we played Street Fighter growing up, man, and their comic books, we like everybody knows Udon, man. So, which is epic, right? And then actually, we got a few other different type guests, but Kevin Dahlman is actually a hockey player.
Yes, I saw. Yeah,
which is kind of cool. Like he's also a collector. His kids are into collecting and stuff too. They love anime, so it just kind of worked out that way. He's a friend of a friend, and he wanted to come out and support. So he's gonna be there. Zach Fax, he's a video producer. He actually worked with Drake and a few other rappers, and he's done music videos for them. And who's this? Chris Abel. He's another artist, filmmaker. This guy has a cool project he's worked on that got funded and showed up on Amazon, but it's kind of about like AI and robots. But he actually has a 12-foot size robot thing that he's gonna bring to kind of show off.
I might have to take some pictures. I love
Yeah,
my
man.
robots. Right?
Super. Yeah, we're all exactly. So it aligns with the things that we like, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Arius Legacy Creations. This is a guy I was talking about. This dude has some crazy ass cosplay, but he's an artist as well. I don't know if I can show this here. Let's see.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this man is epic, yo.
From the Venom pool to with the Iron Man suit. Cool.
Right, and this dude's coming. Look, his spawn is epic. Look at that. Yeah, this guy's nuts, man. And so
props to all the cosplayers out there. Like the fact I honestly don't. I sweat just standing. So everyone that puts on like armor, like the enclosed costumes and everything, the props to them. Like they're artists in their own regard. Like they
100%, man.
Their bodies try to make it the best they can to be a part of the character. Like, and they embody it the whole time. Like they stay in character as much as they can. Like it's amazing.
Yeah,
like,
so
damn.
epic. And you know what's cool, because McFarlane Toys is going to be on site. They're it kind of just goes hand in hand there and aligns really nicely, right? Our buddy Terrell Comics, he's actually he does toy photography. He teaches toy photography.
Oh, cool!
So he's actually going to be doing he's going to be doing a panel, and I think there's going to be a workshop as well.
Nice.
So stay tuned for that. I'll go through artists real quick. You're probably in here somewhere. For sure. Oh, there you are.
There he is. There's Rick Ray.
So I'll go. Yeah, Ray. But I'll go through real quick. Sketch Soldier, if you don't know Arnold, super cool dude.
Love
really
Arnold.
Yeah, right. He's one of your Filipino brothers, right?
Oh yeah.
He's one of our good friends. It's funny. He actually drew. He drew the first concept of my El Dragoon thing. So
nice. Did you commission him at a show, like a Gotham show or something like that?
So it was funny because it was a Mississauga Collector Con.
Okay, yeah.
The shows you're talking about with Colin, right? And Arnold was my neighbor when I was tabling there, and I just asked him, like, oh, would you mind, sketching out this idea I had? And for one, he didn't charge me for it. He said it was such a cool idea. He said, don't worry, man, you can have it. And I should have it. I wish I could show it right now, but
that's okay.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours, family friend actually. My family knows him. My girlfriend knows. It's a long story, but we work together on many things, and so he's coming out, which is great.
I've seen him around. Like I haven't got a chance to talk to him like one-on-one, but he's been at a couple of the stuff that I've been at, and I've seen his stuff, and I follow him on Insta. And he's just wow. Anytime I see his stuff, I'm like, he is one of like the people that going to these cons that made me feel seen. So Marvin Mariano,
Yeah, Marvin.
Sketch Soldier,
Yeah.
James Rice from the Transformers guys, right? Like those are the people that I met at TFCon when I was like 12 or 13. And of course, when I bring my dad, he sniffs out Filipinos. Like that's the that's the superpower that Filipino dads have. They can find us in a giant crowd. Doesn't matter what it is. He might get it wrong, 8 to 10 times, but he'll find one. He'll find a couple. So yeah, I met Marvin, I met James, and I got to see James again. I think a little bit at TFCon this year, but I didn't get to talk to him too much. He had his own table, like with the other guests, like Aaron Archer and all those like big rig people. Yeah. Didn't realize he did so much for like the what is it, the Unicron trilogy comics, like. I'm just like in shock that I'm learning so much about it now. I just knew him as cool Filipino brother that, just draws. He was drawing. And then these people more or less inspired me to be like, I can be me. I can be myself. I can draw things and people will attain to it. So that to see, again, I told you, Filipino vendors and people get to be a part of this. Jerome, my kuya Jerome that's down there.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorites. Like, and Kevin Manclo, of course, a Mad Quill. Like,
yeah, we got him down here.
If you put all us Filipinos in a corner, I wouldn't be angry.
Well, you guys are talented, man, and like just love you guys. And it's a whole brotherhood, between Filipinos, but just all like artists in general. Everybody knows each other from the events, and everyone's so super supportive of each other. Right,
so many names that I recognize. So like,
yeah,
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show, fun. Right? And so just to give you an idea how many artists are coming out, guys. I don't even know. I can't count. There's 4, but there's like I don't know, like 40 or something at least. So it's gonna be a good time there. And then in terms of vendors, it's a picture of my booth actually at one of them.
Nice. I got those cages too, but I've upgraded since the last time. So
is that nice? Yeah, dude, I tell you, man, they're so good, but
they're good. I just hate how heavy they are, so I've upgraded to a lighter weight one that is also from Amazon. So I'll have my art on those instead. And I have to make a way that if you're ever doing cons, big tip is set up times and make it easy for yourself. Don't do what I did, which was literally clip your artworks together with paper clips and just pray that wind current or something doesn't make it fall apart. So tips for all those beginner artist alleys: if you're doing stuff in building cages, make it easy for yourself, especially if you're having a lot. Know your limits, don't hurt yourself. It's more rewarding when you get to enjoy the con and not complain that everything's falling apart. So
I think what happens is after doing them so long, right, you kind of learn the system, right? And it becomes like a science at some point.
Yes.
Right. And that's kind of, personally, that's where I'm at. So I'm like, I can do this
in my
sleep now. Right. Yeah. Right. So yeah, man. And just outside of that, like as you can see here, we got featured vendors. We have a bunch of vendors coming out. Titan Toyz, of course, main sponsor. Toronto Collective, cool shop. They're kind of like a graffiti type shop. But they're collectible and they sell toys and do really cool art. But actually, we have a cool project going on with them. They are doing. They're actually here. I got it kind of like in the blog here. If I can go in here, but there it is. So what they're doing actually is they're collabing with us. We and Ramen Toy has donated one of their vehicles.
Wow!
You can fit 6-inch figures in this thing. It's yeah, man, it's sick. And we call it the bread van or aka the kidnap van. Right. And
you want a piece of candy, that's what
right. And but what's cool there is that right now this van is sitting at their shop, and they have a bunch of artists coming to their shop to
and they're gonna
man.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that so much.
And I'm wondering if I can see if I can bring it up, because I think we
that's amazing. I like those types of things. Like at some cons we always draw on like either a blank sketch cover, or
Yeah.
we do like a Starbucks cup. Like everyone from the artist alley gets to draw on it. I don't know who gets it at the end of the day, but someone
Oh, that's
starts it, it
cool.
goes down the whole line, and then at the end of it, all of us have created this little blink in time for what we did. And I love those kind of like collaborations. Like being a creative collaboration is like one of the most important things that I can say. So when you get to be with the same like group of people and together make something so much like just greater than all of you, and just appreciate that, like that's an amazing feeling. So that's so cool. I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty epic. So we got lots going on, man. Guys, definitely stay tuned, right? See, I was trying to share my screen here again, but I think we're kind of KO'd here now. Let's see. Yeah, we're done for today. I'm not in control here, but all good, guys. You know what? We appreciate everybody tuning in. Richard, really appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you.
And definitely looking forward to seeing you at the event. I might bother you for some commissions, so stay tuned for
No
that.
problem. Even if we can't get it done during that day, you have my contact info and we can meet up.
Nice.
Worst case, I can give it to Jay. He's not too far away from me. He seems he's
Oh,
at
that's great.
he's in Aurora, so I'm from Newmarket. So yeah,
Oh, nice. Okay,
so not too far.
Yeah, man. And that's great, guys. And yeah, man, we got a bunch of friends coming out. I'm looking at the chat here. I don't have access to it, but Real Skeletor, buddy, he's gonna be there. He goes Action Figure Syndicate. This is an event all of us have been waiting for, Danny. Oh, thanks,
Agreed.
bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, there's so much going on here, man, and we just love all the support. And guys, yeah, stay tuned. Again, tune into Titan Toyz. They're doing the giveaway. It's on our website, so you can there's a link there that you can register and submit, and good luck to you guys. And then yeah, if you have any questions, reach out to us. You can DM us on Instagram. You can email us as well as Action Fair Comic Con or info@actionfaircomiccon.com. Applications are closed now. We're pretty much full for this show anyways, but stay tuned because we are planning already in the next show, and it's going to be bigger and better. But look, we got to get through this one first.
Yes.
So
baby steps. Baby
steps. You got it. But we're definitely thinking big. So Real Skeletor is asking, oh, Danny, what time will be able to come set up for the M?
Oh, yeah. That was a question that I was going to
Yeah, you know what? Too. So we're going to send the communication out very soon, probably like a week or two right before the event. We're going to have a mass communication with the setup times, load-in, everything that you need to know. Parking's a thing, too. We have about 250 spots, which is great. But we got a lot of vendors too, so
yes.
So that's going to be
early.
early, and there's going to be there's some parking offsite as well, some paid parking. Hopefully nobody has to use it, but the way things are going, it looks like it's going to be extremely busy and a lot of moving people. We're planning some activations too at the event, so we're going to have like a gaming zone. For video games, for Smash, Street Fighter.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're planning that. We have a toy photo kind of wall gallery thing that's going to be up there. It'll be really cool for taking photos and sharing and that kind of thing. Like I said, we have a cosplay photographer, official photographer going to be on site. So you guys will be able to take pictures with the cosplayers and share it. My understanding is the actual photographer, he's going to be doing like these action figure kind of shots, so he'll be able to the people will actually look kind of like action figures, which
that's cool. I like that.
Man. So and this is going to be all free for everybody, so stay tuned for that. And then we have the toy Dio exhibit as well, and that's going to be cool. Actually, this van will be on the Dio as well, so we're probably going to be raffling it off, and the money's probably it's going to be going to some charity. So
nice.
We're looking at it at one charity right now, but we're just trying to get things finalized with that. And Real Skeletor is asking, do the vendors have special parking? Well, in the back, no, well, in the beginning, you guys can definitely load very closely to the event. It'll be easy to load up. From being there, it looks like it's, and being a vendor at many events, the loading will be very easy, I think, at this event. Is that the parking's like right in front of the entrance and that kind of thing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So always good.
But what I would advise, to vendors, after you kind of unload, right? Try to be mindful of the spots for the attendees, right? Because at the end of the day, we want to ensure that we make things easy for the attendees and create a good experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. And outside of that, we got lots planned. Yeah, just stay tuned for more information. Oh, there, my screen's back to share.
Finally shared.
Beautiful. So here we are.
You're talking about the diorama exhibit.
Yeah, exactly. Right, diorama exhibit, action figure photo gallery. Real quick, Dio Builders, Mega City, Plastic Life, Figgy Smalls. Super cool. Yeah, another one of your brothers, right?
Mm-hmm. I bought a couple things from him the last couple. Yeah, he was at, I don't know if it was TFCon. I think it was an action figure show and toying around ToyCon. I keep buying these crates and these like drums because I wanted to get into toy photography. It's just I've run out of time and space. So I'll keep the stuff he's given me because they're great for like, even on your shelves for display. But yeah, so he's great.
Yeah, man.
When I found out he was Filipino, I was like,
and his work is epic, man. He's really good at making these really big ass buildings.
Big buildings, like damn.
Yeah, and my understanding he's bringing that stuff. So stay tuned, guys. That's gonna be awesome.
Go buy from him. He's great.
Yeah,
good quality too.
So the cool thing is that aside from the main Dio exhibit, there's also gonna be like these guys will have their own setups to be selling the things that they're making and offer dios and accessories. So stay tuned for that. Nick Hedges and JDN Studios, another cool friends of ours. These guys are so talented when it comes to creating dios. They've been sharing a little bit of clips here and there on their Instagram, so keep a lookout for those guys. You can also come to our website and click on their pictures here and it'll go to their Instagram. So and then just real quick, these are all the toy photographers that have contributed to the toy photo gallery. Some of them will actually be on site. Some of these guys are from like across the ocean, so they're part of our toy photo community, and they all submitted pictures to be displayed, and we wanted to ensure to highlight them because without them, this community would not exist. So we really love them and appreciate them, and we want to show them how much we appreciate what they do. And as you can see, there's tons of them. There's about 48 if I'm not mistaken. And we all know each one of these guys through doing toy photo tournaments I should say, and meeting them through chats and that kind of thing. I met some of these guys in the States as well. I went to some events there, and they're from Jersey and that kind of thing. So yeah, man, lots going on here. And then I'll go through the cosplay real quick because we got to give them some respect, of course. Toronto Gaming Expo is they're giving away a couple of tickets to their next event on March 28th and 29th. Oops.
Nice.
And we're going to be doing like a catwalk kind of cosplay competition. And so one of the prizes will be tickets to their event. And thank you to them for doing that. Rotide Media. This is the cosplay photographer that will be on site. These guys, the dudes that run this are Filipino as well. So like it's all good, man. All day. And so that's cool, man. And we appreciate.
I feel like it's really big in the Philippines. Like I didn't realize how many of us existed, and then I find YouTubers that are in the Philippines that are toy collectors, and I'm like, where were you when I was there? Because when I go back home, there's a specific mall that we go to, like that is specific to these daddy. Like it is basically a mini convention every time you walk in. Toy shows, vendors, hot toys, Mayfax, Legends, anything you can think that you can collect. this mall has, and that's always like my first stop anytime I go back home. So yeah, the fact that it's kind of like it's I'm so proud that like it gets to be a part of it and it shares here and it shows as well. So yeah, truly not being alone in this is awesome.
Well, it's fun you say our the stop motion animator we've been working with. He goes by Marvelous Stop Motion.
Yes.
Another Filipino brother. Actually, he's in the Philippines. So
yes, I followed his stuff for a while. Like
Nice.
the stuff he's doing is amazing. Anytime I see those shorts, I'm like, damn, I need to step up my game. I haven't made stop motion since I was like 12. So
yeah, man, he does such great work.
amazing stuff.
And he's been helping us out with our videos. We actually have I think another one or two coming soon. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't say too much, but they've been always getting better and better, which is awesome. And there's a surprise at the end of all that. So
yes, so I'm excited to post the next one. Like now that after today, I'm probably gonna get that video like set up and ready, and then probably post it either Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, and then yeah. So
oh man, can't wait!
I'm excited.
You guys,
man, like some extra muscles I have, and I'm very, very happy that you know what, this is the time to do it. It's the perfect timing for everything, and I'm just rolling with the punches.
Yeah, man, and we appreciate it, bro. 2026 is our year, man. So make the best.
Agreed.
Of it. And yeah, just I'll go real quick over the cosplayers. Man, these are cosplayers that we've met from going to some events. One that really stands out to me too is a local super. I met her at WrestleFest, and she had won the cosplay wrestling contest there, and I was there promoting El Dragoon because El Dragoon is based on a luchador wrestler,
of course,
right? And so I got to share the project with her. She came by the booth with her sister, and we were chatting, and they fell in love with the idea, and then what's cool is I don't know how it came to be, but basically local super is going to be cosplaying one of the characters from El Dragoon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? How epic is that, dude?
That's very epic.
Yeah, man. And so stay tuned for that, guys. That's going to be cool. And we got a few press people coming, cosplayers coming out, so they'll be covering the event, but they're also cosplaying as well. They're veterans to the communities, to the cosplay communities. So love Miss Whitney, Omazi, and Dizendal. And then Rangers from the Six. These guys are awesome. We met these guys at the Kuya Collectibles and the Niagara, the last Niagara Con they did, which I think they did the same day.
They did both. I was very shocked that I was like, wait, Kuya's and Niagara Falls Comic Con Winter Edition was happening at the same time. And I was like, I hope that goes well. I really do.
You know what? It was cool in a sense because I got to like it's almost like killing two birds with one stone. I was able to go to both events and connect with so many people. The events were cool, right? And as always, these guys put on great shows. But it was cool to be able to connect with like being at two shows
at the same time. Right? Yeah, I could imagine.
That was epic, man.
Like you get bored at one, okay, go to the other one. Okay, got bored with that one.
Dude, it was
the whole day, right?
Yeah, that's all it was, man. And they both had cool cosplayers walking around and cool vendors as well. And so yeah, it was great being there. But Rangers from the Six, they're gonna be there. London Green Rangers coming through from London, Ontario. Kirsten Cosplay, Matthew, super cool guy. Herb, me and Herb been talking online back and forth. This guy's super cool. Also very supportive. Also Filipino brother. Really awesome guy.
Better bring a flag at this point. Like,
yeah, like, pretty much, bro. Oh man,
Pinoy pride all the way.
Yeah, man, dude. You guys are like, all brothers at the end of the day, man. Brother and sister. So, Canadian Angel Cosplay, Natasha. I know these people by first names now because I've been dealing with their applications, talking back and forth. I'm basically customer service, right? Yeah. So, and I've met all these people pretty much through chats.
Toronto Vader, yeah, I'm excited.
Man, super cool. Another cool guy, and he's been really supportive as well. Yeah, man, and there's just a bunch of these. They're all cool. But Suri, she's really awesome. This girl worked for Netflix and did like props for shows, and
Wow.
yeah, man. So you never know who's who, right? Until you start
No.
meeting and talking to them, and you find out how cool people really are.
Yep.
Right. And so that's awesome. And yeah, we just appreciate everybody coming out. Bunny Bombshell, I've been talking to her. She's really awesome. She's really supportive of what we're doing. Everybody here actually is, of course, that's what they're coming. Vero Das, this guy does awesome Spider-Man costumes. So he's going to be out and about showing off his Spider-Man. And just really on copy calls. Okay, there's going to be a few Spider-Mans, put it that way.
Spider-Verse, it's okay.
It's going to be a Spider-Verse, basically. Yeah, you got it. And I just wanted to scroll here just to kind of give you an idea, guys, is how many cosplayers are coming out. This guy is awesome too. He's been super supportive. He does a really cool Craven the Hunter.
Oh yes, you guys just posted him recently. Like that costume was sick.
Yeah, man. And the guy's jacked. He's really
he's jacked. Like he goes near me. I just I
know if we have problems up in the con, I know where we're going to.
Oh yeah, we know we're getting to boot out people.
Yeah. And he was, you know what? We reached out to him. Hey, you want to come to the con? He's like, man, this looks great. I really want to support you guys. No problem. And he was all about it. So, yeah. And, just everybody in general has been great. We really appreciate everybody that's supporting us, and as you can see, yeah, there's tons of cosplayers coming out. It's going to be a blast, and then last thing is our programs. This just came up. So we're going to have industry panels. Basically, we're going to be talking about toy photography, toy dioramas. We're going to have voice actors talking about their things. There's going to be ones for toy tubers.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool, man.
Can't have a con without panels like
we
that.
need the panels, right?
Good, right. That's part
but
of
it's
it.
weird. Like we're like a con, but we're just a one-day con, right?
Yeah,
and
one day, one shot. Kind of, but that's okay because at least this way you can gauge audience wise and see.
Yeah, 100%.
And learn from it too. So like this is a good way to. It's kind of like best hits kind of thing, all in one day.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
You guys can figure out what works and what doesn't work for next year, and then we'll evolve. So
we're hoping to go to like a 2-day program and then and bigger because. This time around, we were limited in terms of space for the building because there's other things going on there as well. But we're already planning for the next. So anyways, stay tuned for that. And like I said, the diorama display is going to be, it's going to be, that's going to be going on. The toy photo gallery, the cosplay fun walk. Yeah, man, that's going to be fun there. Road Tide's coming out. And then there's going to be autographs, heroes, and meet up all the guests that are coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Live sculpting.
Yeah, man. You know what? I met this dude at Toronto Gaming Expo, and his name is Luis. And apparently, he's sculpted things for toy companies and stuff like that. And he does these crazy he could sculpt like he was sculpting this while I was there. And
wow,
so,
that's cool.
And the guy was super awesome, and he's going to be doing some live sculpting. And then this is that robot thing I was talking about.
Oh, the AI thing. Oh,
yeah, man. So and it's like 12 feet tall.
Oh,
and it moves and it does all crazy stuff. So and there's a whole book series to the
character.
Yeah, so
it looks very Terminator kind of.
It gives you
right, like
100%.
12 feet.
But it has to do with AI, which is crazy. So
nice.
Anyways, that's a whole other topic.
Oh yeah, you and I could probably do another 4 hours on that.
Yeah, no, we don't want to go
not
there
today.
man.
We're in a happy mood.
That was dangerous. Yeah, but and then this is another cool thing that's going to be.
Oh, your ramen contest.
Yeah, man. So Jay is actually hosting this with Anime Shogatsu. Yeah, man. They do anime events and that kind of thing, and but there's going to be a collab here going on with AFCC and Anime Shogatsu, and yeah, really cool. The toy photo here was by our buddy Drew Olive, which is awesome.
I love that photo.
Yeah, man.
With Chun-Li.
yeah, people are messaging about us. They're like, "Yo, that thing's so cool, man. Who did it?" So yeah, it's awesome that
And then
Geraldo's been very supportive and supporting with the with the photos. And then we got our buddy here, Tarot Comics, that's going to be doing a toy photography workshop in the Dio room. So stay tuned for that. We're working on the times, and they're going to show up here. So stay tuned for that. And then I'll just go real quick to the sponsors. Here again, we got Titan Toyz, main sponsor. Guys, you got to go check them out because they're going to have deals on toys as well. They're going to have a bunch of the mask line. So, and they're going to be having deals on that. So definitely check them out. And then also the giveaway. So you'll have to go check them out to enter as well. And then we have King of Print, our buddy Wing. He also runs Awesome Toy Show and WrestleFest. He does some other car shows as well, but he's also the King of Print. And he's been helping us with all the print that's been going on for the event. Our toy photo gallery, all the prints are going to come from King of Print. He's going to help us out with that. You'll never go, we'll always have hydration available. So you'll never get dehydrated at the AFCC, right? You'll always have water available from Waterland. Some of the best water in the city, believe it or not. Waterland, I work very closely with them. And they provide like reverse osmosis and alkalized type water. And so we're going to have some of the best water in the city on site at the AFCC free. So, and then our buddy JTI Boxing from Oakville, every hero needs to train, and that's what JTA does. They train heroes in boxing and combat and self-defense. So they'll be actually on site, and you'll be able to go check them out and either hit a bag or you might be able to hit them. So, so there's going to be a cool
mood.
Yeah, so they'll actually teach you how to box and how to punch. So that's going to be cool. And yeah, man. So there's going to be lots going on, guys. And again, January 31st, Japanese Canadian Cultural Center, 6 Sakura Way. And you can go to our website to find directions and buy tickets. And yeah, just reach out if you have any questions, right? And I think that's it for today, guys. And that's it, man. I think we're good until next episode, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, and so Richard, what are you working on, and where can people find you?
So right now, next appearance most likely is Action Figure Comic Con, but if you're ever in the Newmarket area and you pass by Main Street, I might be at Wayside Comics and Cocktails, 200 Main Street South, here in Newmarket. That's my local comic shop. You might find me on like a Saturday there. I'm still working on days because again, with this convention popping up, prep has to be utmost priority. But right now, if anyone's interested, I do have this thing on my Instagram page called the Heroify Commission. And essentially, I get to draw you as your favorite superhero. So I've been working on like portraits and it's going to be a marker sketch that I get to do for in the show. So either comic covers or the Heroifies, those are the two things that I will have available for the show. And essentially, if people want to hit me up for any commission, my link is in the description for my Instagram. You can DM me through there and just message me out. I'll get to you as soon as I can. And yeah, I honestly can't wait. So usually what I do for like pickups is like either a local meeting place. Newmarket has the great Wayside Comics on Cocktails just for me to be my hub. So essentially I call that my second part-time because I usually go there to table once in a bit. The owner Omar is very generous and just lets any creators there to sell their wares essentially. And he's been very, very, very supportive and helping me in my journey to figure out this indie comic thing. And I just came from there today. So yeah, so I add a little plug for him because yeah, that shop is one of the best comic establishments that I've ever been to, and the fact that it's so close to home as well just is extra bonus. So if anyone is in the Newmarket area on the weekends, and you might see me drawing on the corner of a table or at the bar drawing, regardless, I will be there drawing. So come find me there or shoot me a DM, and yeah, and hopefully you get to hear a couple more of my voices in the weeks to come. We'll see.
That's, that was epic, man. Your voices, dude, are epic. And they're on point, man. So keep
Thank you. I
keep doing it,
appreciate that
man.
very much.
Man, you should really get into that stuff because I think
I think so. I've always been told I have that kind of voice. I used to do all those announcements for Toys R Us for closing. And when I
oh,
worked
nice.
at my last job at Shoppers Drug Mart, that was my job. I really enjoyed doing those announcements because, again, it kind of was practice. And there was one time that people would ask me to do, voices for those closing announcements. And I'd be like, I don't want to be in professional unless there's nobody in the store. Then you can poke the bear and let me have fun. But when, it's like people in the store, last thing I want to do is scare a kid because we're doing voice impressions of the Joker on Halloween. Like, what are you going to do? I don't want like a kid screaming away from me just because I know how to do the clown prince of crime. Like, yeah, no, you don't do that to like a 4-year-old and then make them cry. No, as much as I would love to do that. So, no, yeah. Joker's in my canon as well.
Of course.
But no, like I'll probably have a voice reel. Who knows? I've been talking with other people. They said maybe start a voice acting channel on or a page on Instagram. So Rick Ray toy photography might get axed and changed into that so that I have another working thing. So we'll see. A lot of irons in the fire for this year. Like this week has been very productive in my opinion. And
nice.
after Action Figure Comic Con, I am not stopping. I'm going full stop into this thing, and I really hope that this is our year. So I just got to keep at it, right? So
yeah, keep at it, bro. You're doing great. The community loves you. They want to support you. We at AFCC, myself, Jay, lead the whole team. Just appreciate you and all the support you've been giving us, and we look forward to having you at the event. And future events and any way we can support you, just let us know. We got you.
You'll be a DM away. So I appreciate it very much for allowing you guys to let me have use your platform for my voice. And who knows, maybe I get to do a couple streams of my own in the future. There's a lot of ideas coming and going, and as long as I'm able to find time and resources to actually do these, then I can I'll be more than willing to ask you guys to come over and what if you're just there just to help me with the chat while I'm drawing something. Drawing stream sounds like a fun thing. So
we're down, bro.
We'll see. Rick Ray is not stopping at any point in this year, so it just keeps going ever upward and ever forward.
That's great, brother. We appreciate you, man. Thank you again.
I appreciate you guys too. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And that's it, guys. You can just follow us at AFCC, Action Fair Comic Con on Instagram or actionfaircomiccon.com. Just stay tuned. Get your tickets online as you'll save a few bucks versus buying at the door.
Very reasonable price too, guys. This is a very, very, it's a very reasonable con. Everything there, you guys are offering so much. $15 for a ticket online, that's a deal. That's a very good deal.
Yeah, man.
For an 8-hour con. Come on, I honestly wish you guys all the best for this, and it's gonna be a ride. I can't wait.
Yes, guys, and thank you, Rick. So, and just man, just check us out, and just myself as well, Danny Green, Danny Green Collects on Instagram and on YouTube, AFCC as well, El Dragoon Comic. Stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you again for tonight, and stay tuned. You guys have a good weekend. Have a good night, and thank you again, Rick Ray, for your time.
Thank you.
All right, guys, have a good night, and thanks, Jay. Hopefully you get better, bro. And we're praying for you here, bro. So hope to see you soon again. All right, guys. So have a good night, man. Thank you again.
Take care. Don't forget to